Islanders hitting the ice, UBS Arena, home to the most beautiful and intelligent fan base in all of sports.
I love it.
You're just sucking up to John
Vegas.
Ledecky, aren't you? Trying to get the free tickets
I'm
for the
here
family,
to give the
Liam.
facts. Vegas has won 4 straight, won at Jersey Friday night, beat the Rangers at the Garden on Sunday, looking for that tri-state sweep. Islanders, though, have won the last 3 matchups head-to-head.
Ho, ho, ho.
We're back here in our studio, Winter Wonderland. Welcome, everybody. NHL on TNT. It's opening face-off presented by Verizon. Liam McHugh.
I've never seen this guy so excited.
It's because the Islanders are on. That's why. It's his team, the
It's
Islanders.
just how I am on Tuesdays.
That's
normally.
why.
It's nothing to do with who's playing at all.
Can we talk about Jack Eichel's outfit for a second?
You look good.
Looked like he came fresh off the slopes there in Aspen.
Everyone else is bundled up.
Yes.
He's like, no, you got to look good while bundling up.
But it's cold
Yeah.
in New York now.
Is it cold there?
Oh, it's cold. It's cold.
Yeah. Well, you look like $1 million. You look
Oh,
fantastic.
thank
you know about the weather in New York. The tan faded a little bit.
Yeah,
because
it's fading.
You
It's
haven't
fading.
been on the beach. You've been out in the wilderness,
Oh, there
cutting
we go.
down trees.
Yeah.
The wilderness of Lower Manhattan.
Just like us, folks.
Yes.
You can't hire someone to do that? Like,
No, it's tradition.
Okay.
It's tradition. It was heavy, though.
Did you-
know, it's a 9-foot tree right
Did you
there.
cut it down in Central Park?
No, I didn't. We have a nice little spot a couple blocks from us. Luckily, it's only a few blocks. Otherwise, it would have been a challenge.
You were flirting with the roof there, so you just.
Oh, yeah,
squeezed
it
that
was
thing.
right in there. Right in there.
Who gets the honors of putting the star on the tree at your household?
Oh, we don't have that tradition. I think it was my wife, actually.
Okay.
She doesn't trust me when it comes to that. It was precise.
Yeah.
You saw it. It was like
Oh, very
close.
nice. Very classy.
Yeah, I was not allowed.
You get to carry the tree through the
Yes,
streets of
yes.
Manhattan, and she gets to make it look pretty acceptable. Well, listen,
what she does.
fantastic job, man.
Yeah, thanks, man.
It looks good. Hank, ready for December 25th?
Yes, he is.
I'm going to take everybody back to May 5th, 2025. You'd have to say a day that perhaps transformed the New York Islanders franchise. They win the draft lottery. That enables them to take Matthew Schaefer first overall, and what a rookie season this kid has had. You look at the most points in the first 30 games for an 18-year-old defenseman all time. Only Phil Housley more points than him. He's ahead of Ray Bork there. We're going to take a closer look right now as we go on the ice. Powered by Verizon. Schaefer right now tied for second among rookies, 8 goals. Leads all rookies in ice time. Talented, poised, you would say franchise-changing type player.
Absolutely. I mean, this is the player that didn't play a lot of hockey last year, Liam, so he should be fresh and well-rested. But 100%, his ability to control the game and play with pace and speed, this is not the same New York Islanders team that we've seen for the last couple of years. Yes, Patrick was the difference maker behind the bench, but he has the tools now to play the style of hockey he's looking for. Matt Barzal has been outstanding. Bo Horvat's been good, but it starts with Schaefer. Schaefer's a guy that commands respect from the back of the blue line, and he really ignites that offense in that first pass.
He's injected so much life in this lineup, so solid defensively. He's making those little plays. And really, like, since he's came in, it kind of reminds me of Lane Hudson, the way he's providing offense from the back end, right? He's really a driving force. And I just feel like going back the last few years, the Islanders have been so boring and painful to watch, where they look like a completely different team now with him on the back end, lugging the mail from the defensive zone to the offensive zone, his forwards entrusting him. And that's why everything offensively has been way more impressive this season for the Islanders.
Are you saying the Islanders are exciting?
I think I'm all in on the Islanders after getting Schaefer. The way that Barzal's playing in Horvat, they got a great 1-2 punch, and Hank.
Yeah, so far you only talked about the skill, but you also have to mention his confidence. Yeah. I mean, to me, that's the next generation of players. They arrive in this league now with the feeling of, I belong here, I should be here, I should play a big role here. You remember, if we go back 15, 20 years or more, those first couple of years, a lot of players, you try to feel it out a little bit. Now you have these young players come into the league, and they almost, I'm not going to say demand, but they own that role. They're ready for it early because in their heads, they feel like they belong. And that's sometimes a big battle as a young player when you enter the league, to have that swagger, that confidence. But it looks like he's really giving that to the entire team in a way. You're talking about the excitement of watching this team play now. I think a lot of it is his energy.
But the guys in the room also, Hank, have to allow you to be that guy and give you that same grace and space, too. Years ago, guys would settle down, kid. Your time isn't now. Back of the bus.
Yeah, you
should
gotta
be
earn
seen.
it.
You should be seen and not heard. And now the veteran players are allowing players like Schaefer to come in and to be himself, allowing the general manager and the coach, allowing him to do post-game interviews and showing that personality, not feel like he has to dim his light to try to fit into the team's box.
You know this, too. That's a balancing act. As a veteran player, when you see young players come into the room, because you want them to understand, you need to earn it, right? In terms of how much you get early on. So I'm sure they have some fun conversations with that within the room, right?
As long as your off-ice energy and what you're providing to the room is matching what you're bringing on the ice, because he's not exactly a guy who doesn't come in hot. I mean, we had him on our podcast before the season started. He is just full of life and really not the guy to keep quiet in a locker room. So, of course, as a rookie, you got to pick your time and space, but you have to imagine this group of guys have embraced him just because of what he's provided their team, and they care more about what's going on the ice and how they're producing. And really, without him, like, I use Lane Hudson as the comparable, but I don't think we've seen an impact from a defenseman on a team since Cale Makar came in the league. I don't think he's Cale Makar. That's a once-in-a-lifetime type defenseman.
Cale was also older when he came in, though.
He was a lot older off of university, but as far as an 18-year-old defenseman making an impact the way he has, it's generational.
Quickly, like Matt Martin living with him, I'm sure he's able to allow the kid and help him navigate the do's and don'ts the locker room, too.
I do want to get to Sorokin because he's obviously key to this team, but I have to ask just quickly one more thing on Schaefer. 22.5 minutes per game he's logging. Since Romanov has been injured, 25-21. It's a lot for a guy who turned 18 right before the season. Do you worry about it long-term, Hank? Just this year long-term.
I think the great thing with him as a player, his mobility, the way he skates, it's kind of effortless. So even if he eats a lot of minutes every game, I do think that he comes off the ice and like, okay, I'm fine. I can go back out there. You see some guys, they have to work so hard to keep the speed up, to keep that movement. For him, it just looks more effortless. So maybe that way he's able to save some energy. But yeah, that's a lot of minutes to eat when you're that young and new in the league.
He's also 18 too. I mean, how many times you're 18, 19, 20 years old, just lace the gear up and you go out there and play. You get 34, 35 years old. It becomes a lot tougher. Massage table, hot tub, cold tub. So being that age certainly helps him be able to recover and respond fairly quickly to those high minutes.
Yeah, I don't think it hurts that he's got Patrick Waugh as a coach. When he came in, they didn't put the governor on him. He was a dog, and they allowed him to be who he was, take the reins off and let him run. And the thing is it depends if he's going to be on the Olympic team. If he ends up not making it, I don't know what's going to happen. At least he's going to be able to get that pocket of rest to go into the second half of that season for the push for playoffs, because as it sits right now, this is a team I would really like to see sneak in as a wild card.
Well, if they're going to sneak in, Schaefer's got to keep doing what he's doing. But on the other end, this is a team that now trades chances. They're fun. But when you trade chances, you have to get great goaltending because you're giving up high danger opportunities. They're getting great goaltending. Ilya Sorokin, is this the guy who a couple of years ago, remember, there was the argument, you're in New York, Shesterkin or Sorokin, and then it kind of faded a little bit for Sorokin. Does it feel like he's back?
Well, he's been great since day one, in my opinion. You know, you look at his skill level, the way he moves. He's so quick, so flexible, the way he battles. So he's a top goalie in the league, no question. I think, did he have a drop because maybe the team had a drop? I think that had affected his results a little bit. But in terms, when you break him down as a goaltender, he's elite. There's no question about it. So now, starting to get a little more goal support. I mean, that gives you a lot of confidence as a goalie when you feel like your saves, you know, you're making a difference because you're getting that goal support. And sometimes it's just that one extra goal makes a huge difference. And it's just a little bit more exciting to play in there when you feel like you're making that extra stop. Then you have your teammates back it up, but a big goal at the right time. They have 8 comeback wins this season. As a goalie, when you make those big stops and then the team comes back and win it, I mean, it's a great feeling. Right now, it's working really well, and Sorokin's been, I think, elite ever since he entered the league.
It goes both ways. It certainly helps having your goaltender making those saves as a forward, because now you're able to play a little bit more free in the neutral zone and the offensive zone. And I think it also allows Schaefer, back to Schaefer again quickly, to be up the ice. How many times during the regular season have we seen him below the other team's goal line? Now, if Sorokin wasn't making those saves, I'm sure Patrick Waugh and his staff, like, hey, kid, stay here on the blue line a little bit. Don't be too horny and getting up ice, like you would say all the time, Biz. But
are you quoting Biz now? Is that where we at?
I am.
Oh my God.
I'm channeling my inner Biz.
Yeah.
But because he's getting those saves in the back end, it allows everyone else to play a little more free.
Yeah, I mean, elite since he came in, you guys said it, right? I mean, he's always in that 2.5 goals against average, very healthy in the .900 save percentage. And it goes back to the guys up front, though, too. You said the exchanging chances. Like, I feel like maybe in years past, Barzal, I don't want to say frustrated, but you got to let him go, right? You got to let him lug the puck and be creative offensively. And a few days ago on Thursday, I watched him play against Colorado, where they were going up and down the ice. And I think he had 1 and 2 that night. And you get to see the big smile on his face. That's how he wants to play. That's how Bo Horvat wants to play, like he did in Vancouver. And it feels like it's really, generated a lot of life in that lineup. And like I said, it's made them more exciting to watch. And this is the entertainment business. So I'm going to be locked into this one against Vegas.
And few players more comfortable with the puck on their stick in the offensive zone in tight space than Matthew Barzal.
Oh, yeah.
All right, so you have Sorokin on one side. Starting for Vegas in net will be the recently reinstated Carter Hart. So he returned to action a week ago, and it's looking long-term at this Vegas goaltender situation. It looks like you could be looking at a three-headed goalie situation because you have Adin Hill, who was the presumptive starter, out long-term. You have Akira Schmid, who's done very well in relief. Big body, like Adin Hill. But right now, it's Hart in there. Third start of the season. Before that, though, no starts since January of 2024. The hardest part of getting back to the game is what?
Game reads. You know, the way you push, the way you move, the way you make a save on a shot, that you can work on all year long without playing a game. But it comes down to making great reads at the right time. That's such a big part of playing in goal. Not to over-challenge, to be in the right position, and to read off of your teammates, stuff like that. You just need to play games. This start is critical, I think, for Hart. You know, it's great to see for him. 2 wins and 2 starts. I think when you've been training for that long, waiting for game action, and then you come back in and you start winning right away and build confidence and just reinsure whatever you've been working on for the past year and a half. I mean, it must be a relief. It must be exciting for him to be back out there playing. And this is a great opportunity for him right now. With Hill being hurt here and there, I mean, it's been a few injuries now last couple of years. And Schmid, yeah, he's been great, but to me, it's wide open here. It's a great team. This could be a cup contender. Hart can be the difference
They
maker
give up the
if
fewest
he
high
continues
danger
playing well.
chances. I mean, how nice is that? If you're a goalie and you know you're walking
I think
into
that helps
this.
a lot, especially when you've been away from the game for that long. You come into a situation where there's a lot of structure and there's a lot of confidence there. Of course, that helps a lot, especially the first couple games when you're trying to find your game, your timing, and you can rely so much on your team in front of you.
And it also helps watching the players like Jack Eichel, Mitch Marner, and Mark Stone. Your 3 top forwards are probably your 3 best defensive players, too. So the defensive concept is definitely there for sure. My issue when I watch Vegas, and my concern coming in the regular season, is how they replace Pietrangelo. And they've done a really good job so far. I mean, that guy is not an easy piece to replace, but Shea Theodore, I think, has really stepped up and played well in his absence. But their structure is what's going to make things easier for Carter Hart. We've seen it with forwards, with Kucherov and Matthew Tkachuk miss long periods of time and come back and play at a high level. Goaltending position is a little bit different, so I'm curious to see how Carter Hart responds after being off for so long.
Yeah, no doubt. I mean, this is one of the best defensively structured teams in the NHL. You can't replace a guy like Petro. He's a dog. You could sick him on top lines. He can also provide like a second layer of offense from the back end. I agree with you. I think Theodore's done an incredible job, and I'm going to have to stop talking about the Vegas Golden Knights.
That's right.
Because we have a guest.
We've got Bo Horvat joins us right now from the arena on Long Island. Bo, thanks so much for coming on. I got Henrik Lundqvist up.
Bo, I want to ask you about your coach, Patrick Roy. I was a massive fan of his game. He was such a competitor. As a coach, is he as competitive as he was as a player?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, no, Patty hates to lose. He's made that evidence since he got here. And, massive respect for him, obviously, in his career and his coaching career, too. He's been phenomenal for us. And, he's been a pleasure to have behind the bench.
Bo, it's Biz here. First off, congrats on a great season for you, 17 goals. You guys have been so excited to watch. I think a main reason for that is Schaefer on the back end. He likes to be called Schaef Daddy. I don't know if that's what you're calling him, but how excited are you guys in that locker room about the energy that he's provided so far early in his career?
Yeah, Schaef Daddy's been great. I trust me, I listened to the podcast and I heard that, and I don't know if it's stuck as much as he wanted to. It's self-proclaimed, but yeah, no, he's been phenomenal for us. He's a hell of a kid, hell of a hockey player, and completely changed our team. I think in the best way. He's so dynamic, so such a good hockey player, and we're definitely lucky to have him.
Bo, it's Ace. We watch a ton of hockey here on the panel, but I don't think I've seen a goal as spectacular as the one that Kyle Palmieri set up after being injured. What was going through your mind? And were the boys on the bench fighting for that plus for him? I think he went off before he got the plus on that play there, but it was just a spectacular play by a guy that was getting off the ice being injured.
Yeah, it's just a typical, Palms play. I mean, he fights for every inch out there. He's a hell of a competitor, and I think the boys were giving it to Barzy for stealing that plus from him. But yeah, no, he's been phenomenal for us. I mean, he was for us all year. It was a pleasure to play with him, and it sucks to lose him, but guys are stepping up in big ways right now.
Bo, thanks so much for your time. Good luck tonight.
Good luck.
Thanks, guys.
That, I call the assist of the year. I mean, right now it's the play of the year. It's got to be.
Unreal.
I mean, the toughness and just the awareness to
Lifts
make
the
that play,
stick.
the sauce on the backhand pass.
I can't throw a backhand sauce on two healthy legs. I don't know how he did it on one. So just a spectacular play, and just a true hockey player.
Little extra ragu in that sauce.
Oh yeah, yeah. It was a little wobbly, but hey, if I
How was he able to stand on that leg?
I have no
get it.
idea. He's a freak.
That was impressive.
Pajot is back, so there's one Islander getting healthy. He's ready to go. We're getting set. The Isles, the Golden Knights, coming up.